Hello, hello, good day to everyone. It's that voice again. Here she goes again. How are you guys doing? This is La Madame. This is she. This is I. How is everyone doing today? I know I'm not giving you much time to get on. How's everyone doing today? I know I'm not giving you much time to get on. I apologize, but I'm a very busy lady, so and then this reception isn't all that good. So if my videos are coming out crummy, my apologies in advance. I am so new, but I'm getting used to talking. I'm getting more comfortable, which is a good thing because then, you know, it's just a good thing. So welcome. This is La Madame. I'm going to try not to waste too much of your time. But if you got the time, I have a little, I have something that I want to share with you, like I always do. And so, I was just kind of tripping off of Dark Night of the Soul. Yeah. So I just had a few little pointers that I wanted to add. Of course, La Madame's way, in my words, and La Madame's words. These are my words. Yes, I get my information. A lot of times I get downloads. I'm a very mystical type of woman, so I have other means of knowing where to go to source to get what it is that I need to get. So, just saying the least. This is La Madame. I see a few people join. So let me get to it because Lord knows I got stuff to do. Real quick, I hope everybody is has gotten through their week. We are almost there. I'm having a good day. I've been having good days lately. A lot of good days. Every day is it's a challenge, but it's a good challenge though, because it's everything that I do. It's something that I can do. Like they say, God will never give you too much than you can handle, and so I really do believe that, and so I'm well. Just in case people are wondering, like, is she okay? Is she well? I am good. I'm so great. Don't you guys see me on social media? I'm having the time of my life. I am single and I'm doing me, La Madame. I'm wearing my costumes. I'm talking. Y'all listening. So I'm in a good place. Yes. This is La Madame. To those that are hopping on, some people know me, know my flavor. Some people don't. Some people really, really know me, like know me. And then there's the ones that are questionable. And then there are ones that want to get to know me. So welcome. So this topic I was thinking on, right, is Dark Night of the Soul. Because we don't really say that often. A lot of times in the spirit realm, we do. We're comfortable with it. But to all of you that are not, the dark night of the soul. And so that's what I want to discuss. If you see me looking, I'm looking at my board. So, of course, in my words, when you're in the dark night of the soul, okay, you are visiting a very lonely place. This is for men and women, right? Because we're human. I'm talking to the humans, human beings, okay? Human beings, man, woman, or woman, man, I don't know, but just humans. If you're human and you can understand the words that are coming out of my mouth, we're talking about Dark Night of the Soul. So it's a very lonely place. When you're how you know you're in the dark night of the soul is you get real lonely. I mean, so lonely to where you could be home alone, be by yourself, and still be lonely. That's how deep it is. It's deep. When you're in the dark night of the soul, this is something that is needed, and as I talk, we'll get down to the bottom of it. There is a reason why, but it's good to know that you're in just a space for a time being. Most people don't stay in the dark night of the soul forever. If a person is already marked, if a person has already given up their soul, then they already gave their soul up to whatever they gave their soul up to. Okay? And then the people that are higher, that want to elevate, that want to know, that want to go align with white light, those are the ones that will listen and will listen, to the revelation I'm talking about. So you're in a very lonely place. In this lonely place, nobody's around. You'll notice that people fall off, like your friends, your family. They'll stop calling you. All of a sudden, when all the stuff is going on and bickering, everybody's around. I mean, hey, everybody got something to say. Oh, how you doing? But they really want to know how you doing. You know what I'm saying? That type. When you're in the dark night of soul, nobody comes to visit you. Nobody come to visit you. Nobody, your phone won't ring. Everybody will fall off the face of the earth. All the people that were there and stuff, seeing you go through what you're going through, and being of course you're the team leader, and everybody else running behind you, they all vanish. So when you're in the dark night of soul, there's nobody that you can run to. And there's nobody that understands what you're going through. It's not something where somebody can say, what's going on with you? You don't have an answer for it, because it's so devastating that you don't even know what the heck to say. And that's real. That's when you're in the dark night of the soul. I'll talk about a few other things. When you're in the dark night of the soul, the other person, the audience, the people that ran away, right? They can feel what you're feeling. They can they can feel somewhat. They are affected. The people that were egging this person on, him or her on, the audience that was egging the person on, they can feel when your spirit is being tugged. They can feel it. And so that's why they get gone. They get gone because they're like, ooh, it's getting hot up in here. I got to get stuff out of here. And then they go. They gone. Okay? You got to be calling, checking for them. And then when you call them, the phone just rings. Anyway, so we got that down pat. Your friends and people that you thought were your friends, they will leave you. They'll leave you bound. You're on your own. And this is a time where God or universe or higher power, however you see fit, that's where you'll start. So it gets you alone to where you don't want to be around people, and people don't want to be around you. You're going to have disappointments of the yin yang. Things are going to go wrong for you. Things are not going to go right. If you think you're going to go live the life of Raleigh, you're not. You can go off, run off in the sunset, do whatever you feel like you need to do. Okay? But in the end, it's not going to be what you think it is. You know how they say the grass is not always greener on the other side. Now, this is true. This is very true. And y'all know it. They vanish. You're going to have disappointments. The door's going to be slammed in your face left and right. You're going to have problems, all kind of problems. Car problems, your health and stuff. You're being attacked, or you get a stomach flu or virus or something, you won't be in a good place. Your disposition to be off. You won't be in accord. You'll be disaccord. And that's how you know when you're in a dark night of the soul, that wherever you turn, you can't get no relief. There's no peace for you. You turn to the left, you turn to the right. There's no peace everywhere you go. Hell is on fire. You can't get out of it. It's like a temporary little place, sitting place. You know what I mean? Down there, the upper room, and then down there, way below. We know what we're talking about. Horrible. But it's something we have to go through. With something we have to go through. And so how you get through it is you have to really surrender yourself. You have to be tired of going round and round and round and not seeing results, having the door slammed in your face a few times. You're going to bump your head a few times. You're going to lose friends. You're going to lose family. People start falling off by the wayside. and which is good. You don't think it's good. It doesn't feel good when you're alone and you're by yourself. When everybody has left you and you're by yourself, you're sitting in your mess. Oh, you don't have nobody to run to. You can't say, hey, you now. You can't even yell at nobody because there ain't nobody listening to you. Nobody hears you. Nobody can hear you. Okay? Because you're in dark night of the soul. Okay? I'm just saying. This is the brutal truth. So now I got to try to calm down and calm it down now. We're going to get to the how you overcome darkness, okay? But this is darkness. It's caused by sin. It's caused by when you are being disobedient, when you karma has caught up to you, when you are in a place of power, but you abuse your power to other people, other innocent people, and you harm other innocent people, especially those that serve the Lord. There's a special spanking you get when you mess with those type of people. It is because, you know, we're protected. And so every time that you think that you're getting somebody back or you're doing them wrong, just know that you're doing him wrong up there. And if a person like me follows him and you're hurting me, abusing me, taking it out on me, he's going to have the say so, and he is going to show his power one way one way or another. So I'm just trying to, I'm the realist, you know. I'm not speaking in no illusion talking. I'm like way past that. It's not that I'm weird and people want to say, oh, you're weird. No, I'm smart. Yeah, I stay smart. Okay, you should get that. You should get that, really, for real. So how you get out of the overcome, how you surrender, you have to surrender while you're in that you have to be tired. You have to ask God for repentance. You have to ask whoever you ask, whoever is your higher power. You have to lose yourself. You have to say that I've been playing God, but I'm not really him. Because if I was him, things would be going all good. Okay? So you got to be broken down. Okay? Broken down. And people are going to see this. They're going to look at you. And to be honest, which would be humility. And it's not embarrassing. You know, when you're trying to help yourself and you're trying to get closer to better richen yourself and trying to be a righteous person, that's never a bad thing. That's always a good thing. That means you don't give up on yourself. Yeah. And so, you know, maybe the light is on you. Maybe, you know, there's maybe a light bulb turn on for you. You know what I'm saying? But how you overcome darkness is you have to surrender. And I know I'm making jokes and I'm coming off really strong. I'm just trying to be myself, and I'm trying to open up the shyness and the people that are fearful of what's to come. There are people that are fearful, and people get really fearful when they know that other people know that it's really true. That's why they stick. That's why it's a whole stigma. Okay, you know, because I choose the white, because I choose to be kind and loving, and I use my powers for good. And when I say powers, I'm not trying to brag. I mean, come on, I'm not immortal. You know, maybe in another life I was immortal. Okay, I was a bad bitch. Okay, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about here in this world, and of course, this is not my world. This is not really. There's many worlds, but we just happen to live here, breathe here, eat here, and be here. You know, for this time. So, man, I'm getting off of topic, but and I don't have that much time. I gotta get stuff ready. Excuse me, for later. I've been putting on my costumes and dressing up and doing stuff, so I'm really busy. But to overcome darkness, now here's the good news. Y'all want to hear the good news? The good news is when you overcome the darkness, it's the opposite of everything I just said. You are enlightened. You are awakened. It's like when people say the third eye is actually, if you really just vision it's like an eye that sits right there, right? There's an eye that's right in the middle. But that eye is a very important eye because that eye controls all the functions that happen behind the mind and behind the eyes that lie behind the veil. Okay? So, man, I need to have a different, I need to have a time to talk about this stuff. That third eye is opening. You are awakening. You are seeing things in another light. It can happen to anybody. People can change. You don't have to be the same way that you are. You can decide that I don't want to be that way. You just got to be tired of being that way. You can't be that way and still be with the good. You understand what I'm saying? You can't. Man, it's so deep. I just don't have enough time. And I'm not trying to preach, although it sounds like I am. So you gain victory. All of a sudden, the good things happen to you. Victory, but people are happy and proud that you are making a difference, that you're not just looking out for you, you're looking out for other people. You're a stand-up person. You are a mentor. You are mentoring these people, and you have to stand behind that name. Okay, you're a big brother now. You're a big sister now. You're auntie that people go to. Our youngsters that need to be schooled, need to be learned and taught, and they come at you for got answer questions and stuff. That's what we're here to help our youth and help people, all people. Anybody that asks me for help, I don't care if you're orange, yellow, black, purple, pink, I don't care what color you are. If you come to me, and especially if I see you, oh, my heart's gonna melt. Oh, I have a heart, for people. But if you come to me, I'm gonna treat you with the utmost respect. I don't care what color you are. I don't care who you serve. I'm always try to be helpful to others, and of service of others if I can be, to the best of my ability, I will. So you'll start gaining victories that are like victorious, like things you can see. It's more than just pictures and awards on the walls and all these nice things. Oh, PH such and such. It's more than that. It's like you feel it in your bones, in your body. You feel enriched. You feel like you just feel so on fire. And that's a good thing. You want to be outside of the outer body, and you want to come when you're awakened and you come out of that dark night of the soul, when you are tired of being tired, when you're done wasting time and doing all the stuff that you're doing. It's time to grow up. It's time to grow up. And so when you get to overcome darkness, what it is that you're awakened. And so now you have to go out and you have to be a blessing to others. See, that's the thing. Once you've been given the gift, then you have to share the gift. So what gift is it good if it's your birthday party, and if it's your birthday and it's a birthday party? What good would have a birthday party if nobody showed up? If you didn't have nobody, like a mom to make a cake, or maybe a dad come home or something and get you a little gift or something. What if you didn't have nobody? What if you didn't have nobody for your birthday party, and you're at your birthday party and you just sat there all in all? I mean, not one person, not no one there. No one acknowledged you for your birthday. How would you feel? Exactly. That's why when you overturn and you do things differently and you move to light, you do things for other people. You're a service of other people. You are kind to other people. And that's just how it is. You have to sacrifice. That's just how it goes. You have to give something in order to get out of the dark night of the soul. You have to surrender to something, things, I'm not God, so I can't really say and have a bullet for each one, but you have to do your due diligences, and you have to do it from the heart. If you don't do it from the heart, God's not going to hear you. And to be honest, I don't think nobody else will. And if you do hear something, it's not going to be the right thing. So that's your divine assignment, to help people. So once you get out of the dark night of soul, you'll be able to tell other people, like, I remember I used to be just like you. I used to be just like you. I remember I wouldn't listen, or I would do this thing that my family and stuff taught me to do, or people taught me to do. I thought this was the right way of living, by stealing, robbing people, cheating, all kind of I watched my daddy beat my mama, and that never happened. But, to me, but to other people, or my mom was on drugs and she never got clean. She left me. She abandoned me. I was hungry when I was a child. I was homeless when I was a child. All these things that that caused a pain in you are still within you until you heal from those type of things. And so when you're in the dark night of the soul, when you come out, you're supposed to be totally healed, meaning almost like God like. Okay, just picture yourself in a robe, white robe, and you just shining and glittering, and you see God in the image that you see him, but he's so heavenly and so peaceful. And if you could just hold his garment, if you could just pull on to him and say, God, can you please just help me? If I do this one thing, will you please, God, will you please make it happen? Please, God, will you? And you really sincerely mean it. You have to have that type of gift and that type of power, or feel that type of to be God-like. Okay, you've got to become something that you're not. However that you are right now, you have to be greater than who you are, and you have to give up something. You got to pay your toll. Everybody pays their toll. You can't run from karma. There's nowhere you can go. You can hide. You can go around the holiest people. You go to church every day if you want to. What that mean? God see you there, and he's like, yeah, you need church. You need church. Sit your butt up at church. You're not gonna get a special prize or gift for that. You don't get nothing. Okay, but if you help yourself, then maybe you could turn your life around. So that's all I had. So I just wanted to share that. Yeah, dark night of the soul. Dark night of the soul. Yeah, it's really something. I don't know which is worse and which, if it happens, I doubt that it happens in order like how I said, like La Madame said it. But I guarantee you, you're gonna reap some not so good benefits. Because when you're in the dark night of soul, nothing goes right for you. I mean, nothing. You don't get to enjoy nothing. You think you can go buy you an ice cream cone, or buy you an ice cream, go buy you a slushy, and you go do all this stuff for yourself and think you're going to sit there and enjoy it. But after you're done eating and drinking and you start thinking about it, stuff, then you're going to start bust out crying. You're going to go through it, because guess what? You still in hell. You ain't been relieved, redeemed, and nothing. You are in your shit. And that's real. That's facts. That's facts. Yeah. So again, this is La Madame. Me, I'm just a truth speaker right now. That's what I am. I'm a truth speaker right now. I do a lot of things. I'm a gifted person. I have a lot of talents, a lot of things that I'm more like I would say a fortune teller more than anything. I do believe that I have the gift of spirits. I can sense spirits, and I feel them. I commune with them, and I can't commune with the dead. And to be honest, my spirit guides, they stay with me heavenly. And that's why I tell a lot of you guys that when you come and try to build a power bigger, greater than, you can best believe that when you do those type of things, you're risking yourself and you're cursing yourself, because what happened is you're going down too. So when you're part of the little third deal, you're going to be affected by it. Everybody gets affected. That's why I want to be on my own and be my own lone star. I don't really care to share too much with people anymore, because I learned my lesson. My power is very gifted. I don't really care to share too much with people anymore, because I learned my lesson. My power is very gifted. I feel like I am very holy, and I can't. They are just trying to find a way to get out of it. You can do that all you want to, but you are going to meet your maker. You will meet him. Not you. You're not going to meet yourself. You're going to be defeated by something greater than you. Or, you can get that pat on your back and say, you well done. Well done. To each his own. So you have heard it from La Madame. Sorry, I got all these thick thighs out here. Thick thighs do save lives. I can't help it. A lot of times you'll see my video. Sometimes I look bigger, look smaller. But I promise you that I'm not doing anything extra. This is who I am. This is basically who I am. This is the type of person I am. I'm the same way when I'm big. I'm the same way when I'm small. And every scar that I've had from having birth from a very young mother, I still carry now. I have now. So nothing has changed with me. It's the same thing. But it's, I'm rebuilt. Let's put it like that. I'm rebuilt. I'm healthy in a different type of way. Like when people have drug problems, addictions, and they're in AA trying to get themselves clean and free from that addiction. When you've been clean for a while, you're going to start looking better, doing better things. You'll start to see your money, instead of spending it on foolishness, and so you'll get to get there. You have to you got to have a spiritual life. People think that there is no spiritual life out there. And if I didn't tell you this, you would be dumb. So I'm helping you so you don't be dumb. There are other entities out there that you couldn't even imagine, okay? That if you're not prayed up and you're not doing right and doing what you're supposed to do and try to become a righteous person, they're going to be able to destroy you. They'll be able to destroy you. You gotta be, man. What I'm feeling right now is I just wish I could save the world. How God in the Bible used to have all the scribes and everybody would come together with Jesus, and he would sit and talk. He even sat with the sinners and stuff. I see myself doing a lot of the works for the Lord in my own way, but it's really powerful. And so my gift to you is, when you're in a dark night of soul, just go through it. That's your chance to change your life. You'll be redeemed. And to be honest, what if God made those things happen for you to change? That's why he's using people like me to help you. And there's other readers out there that I get inspiration from when I need something, when I need somebody to know what I'm going through. Man, a lot of these readers, I go to these readers, and I can't just name just one, because that would be disrespectful, because I've read almost all of your guys at a time, within the last few years, probably at least once. And I even dream about some. And that's something deep. But I'm not going to tell you who I've dreamed of. But there's a few readers that have popped up in my dream. And, and like I said, I'm not frightened by it. These things happen. I see visions. I see dreams. So yeah. So that's what I want to tell you. Other than that, let's I feel like I had church, okay? So let's give it up. Let's give it up. We got to give it up because, man, God is just so good. We got to give it up. We got to give it up. We got to give it up. Yes, he is so good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you. I got to give it up. And so, with that being said, I hope everybody's having a good Thursday. The game should be coming on. I think the Dolphins. So I'll watch my little jersey. I'll probably wear my jersey today. I'm gonna go to my nephew's football game, high school football game and stuff, and chill with my family. Tomorrow I got a brand new stove coming in. Just got a call. I'm getting a brand new stove for the holidays. I am so blessed. I hope everybody's having a good weekend. I hope you have a safe Halloween. Be safe out there. This is all about the children. Really, it's for the children, that are children should be children. And Halloween, to me, whether you let your kids eat the candy, you don't have to let them eat it, but you should let them have some type of fun, because this is the world that we live in. Don't deprive your children. They're only little children, and then you don't want them to be dumb. You want them to know what's going on in the world. So trust your child to a certain extent. If you feel like little Brandy, every time you tell her, yeah, she jumping out of windows and doing brand stuff that she ain't supposed to do, you don't let her behind go, But I'm talking about the little kids. Halloween is supposed to be fun. It really is. It's not really all that scary. It's just the bad people that make Halloween scary, because they're always trying to use the full moon for doing stuff and that they don't have no business doing. Okay? So I'm good. With that being said, I am out. Peace out. This is La Madame. You see me out there in my little costumes. I got more to come. And so that's it. Have a blessed day. Bye, y'all.